Well, hello. This is Rosa Creations. How you doing? We're bringing you today I'm making this all on my own with bits and pieces here and there and here and there. Coconut breaded baked chicken. Let's get to rolling. Here we go. Let's bring it back down so you can see the process. Oh, forgot. Let me get my oven on. I'm turning it on to 400. Okay, 400. Okay, I already got my cookie sheet lined. I've got my egg batter. Oh, okay. Ooh, it's kind of dark. Let me turn this other light on. Much better. Okay, so. Alrighty. Let's turn our milk. I like to start a little at a time because I can always add more versus taking it away. Get 2 eggs. Since it's just me and hubby, oops, that one's got a crack in it. This is my trash bowl. I save my eggs for my garden, in case anybody wants to know. I don't trash mine. And we don't have any chickens. We don't have any animals. Okay. Oops. You're not totally in frame. Let's move you over just a tad. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. So egg and milk. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. That comes out really fast because we don't have rock salt in it, or what you call that, the bigger stone of salt. It's a stone grinder. So, see the peppercorn? It comes out a lot slower because it's grinding the peppercorn. Okay. That's going to be my new salt and pepper shaker here. So when I'm baking for y'all, cooking or baking, whatever it is that I'm doing, baking or cooking. Okay, so this is ready. We'll leave that here, leave that there. Now, I went ahead and added everything already in here to save time on the video. There's ground black pepper, not a whole lot, onion powder, garlic salt, my own homemade onion powder, my own homemade garlic salt, and some smoked paprika. Now we're going to add some Sijuit. I'm not for sure. This was gifted to me. A 25-pound bag of this was gifted to me, and I never knew what it is. And it's it's from India. That's all I know. And it adds a kick to your breading. And you can cook, you can bake with it, you can fry with it, you can do all kinds of things with it, but I haven't done a whole lot of research because I'm not really into it. I've got like 5 more of these container size still left to go through. I'm adding some of my homemade breadcrumbs. And I make some breadcrumbs that are extra fine, and I make some that are a little bit on the crunchy side. Then I make some that are the big size, because you just never know what size you're going to want. I'd rather have a little bit more of that and mix it all up. Now our coconut. Now coconut comes in extra fine, this is extra fine. Let me show you. It's extra fine, and then they have one that's coarser, and then they have the one that's got the full shaves of coconut. But for this, because this is going to be a coating on the chicken, coconut chicken, I wanted to go with the extra fine. Oh, where did I put my spoon? Oh, Let me add a little flour. And you can use all-purpose flour, self-rising flour. It doesn't matter as long as it's flour. Because you need that to help it all coat. Okay. Today we're using self-rising. Only because it was right in front of the fridge and I didn't want to have to worry about digging it around. Okay, so I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm not going to mess with it because I'm not going to get it. So we're going to bring you over to the stove where we're going to coat everything and then put it on the cookie sheet. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to do that over here. I forgot. Now that I got my eggs. See how you just mix it all up? It smells so good. You can smell it. And I'm thinking I have enough seasonings. At least I hope so. I don't want to go too overboard with the salt because you can't take salt. You can't take flavors away. You can add to it, but you can't take them away. So I'm just making sure that I'm grabbing all the way down to the center middle. And making sure, oh man, I just smelled that paprika. That was pretty good. I think this is going to be a nice little crust to our chicken. And I'm going to add these to a parchment lined cookie sheet. Bake it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20, honey, what'd you say, 25, 30 minutes? He's going to look it up. I had it written down, but I forgot, and I'm in the kitchen, and he's in another room, and my hands are dirty now, so. But I think it's 20, 25, 30 minutes. Okay, those are done. Okay. Let me put this out of the way and get my milk and my eggs back in the fridge. I'm going to pause you and we'll bring you right back. Okay, we's back. Went ahead and took it apart. There was a couple pieces of fat, so I just used my little kitchen shears to remove the extra stuff off the fatty stuff, because y'all know I don't like biting into fat. Once I take a bite, I'm done for the meal, whether it's my first bite or my last bite. I'm done. Okay, so it's in the egg wash. Now let's coat and get oh, I gotta wash those too because I use that to open up the chicken bag. We buy chicken in bulk, and then we got me some napkins. Let me separate these. We buy chicken in bulk, our meat in bulk, and then I use my out of air vacuum bags and vacuum seal them to enough for me and hubby. And we typically make enough for lunch and enough for dinner or lunch, whatever it is I'm making, and enough for another meal. And it's usually the day after, or sometimes we'll eat the same meal for lunch and dinner. Just depends on how tired we are or how much we're hurting. Now, that's one dip. Egg milk wash, and then the coating. I'm going to dip it again in the egg the liquid mixture, and I'm going to coat it again. Oh, I was supposed to save that, but I don't think I'm going to have enough to save. But I was wanting to save this. It's my fault. But that's okay. I know what I did, because even if I don't know, because I have the video, I can go back to it and I'll know what I did. Okay. Now that's done. I'm going to lay that on the cookie sheet. Let's go to the next one. And I'll continue to do this. I'm going to do one more. And then I'm going to stop the video and I'll do the rest. My oven's already ready. The timer went off. I'm just wanting to coat it. I'm using only one hand for everything, so I have a clean hand in case I need something. Like, blow my nose, pick my nose. Of course, I won't do that. I don't do that. I'm a grown-up. But you never know. Something may happen, and I need my other hand for something. And I don't want it to be all yucky like this one right here is. Boy, this really smells, you can really smell the flavor in this thing. Chicken number 2. Okay, let's get this one. And you can use any whole chicken, the chicken legs, any part of the chicken that you like. Hubby and I prefer the breast, which is why we tend to go for the chicken breast or the little tenderloins. Like this, these are the tenderloins. They're already cut for us that way. Most of the time, these seem to be cheaper in our local grocery store. So we tend to get these more than anything else. But I'm very frugal, as you all know. So I go with whatever's cheaper. And if it takes a little bit extra work for me at home, like taking off the fat, taking off the skin. Now, I don't like to do skin. I don't like to remove skin. I'll do it, but I don't like it. So I just assume pay a little bit extra and buy skinless. Okay, you know what? I made just enough because I am not going to have anything left over. Because I'm running low on my coating. So, and oh, oops, get back there, one little critter there with a little piece of nice little piece of bread from my homemade breadcrumbs. Okay, I still got like, well, I hope I have enough breadcrumbs to do 2 batches. I like to double soak. I think you get a crispier crunch. And you can do this if you fry it, do the same thing. Just exactly what I'm doing here if you're gonna fry it. But we're watching our weight program, so we're doing the bread. We're gonna bake it. If I had my way, I'd be doing the frying and frying it. But can't have those extra calories. We already got the breading in here, so I gotta take it easy. We gotta cut it somewhere. Okay. I'm just taking off some of that excess stuff. You see that? You can see the smoked paprika. Smoked paprika. Okay, double coat. I was out in my garden earlier today right after work. I was working from home today. So right at 5 o'clock, I shut down my computer, went straight up to the garden, and was there until I get there. I stay there until it's dark. But it was my turn to cook today, so I had to make it quick. And I'm glad I had already prepped all of this already ahead of time during my lunch hour today, so I was already ready. That saved me about 20 minutes of time. And I was in my garden pulling stuff out of the greenhouse, cutting off all the dead weeds and stems off the plants that during winter freeze didn't make it. Even though they were in my greenhouse, I had freeze cloth over them, 2 layers of freeze cloth, 1 layer of mylar bags, a mylar blanket, excuse me, and they still didn't make it. It was okra. So I took it out, was cutting it down because there was a lot of greenery to it, but I thought it was, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought it was just plain weeds. I didn't know it was anything. And, I'll take it back. It wasn't okra, it was lettuce. And I was cutting everything off, trimming all the really tall, because they were like good 2 feet tall. And cut it all off, cut it back. Went to go pull the roots out of the center of the grow bag. It was a beautiful carrot. It wasn't overly big, but it was enough for me to have for my salad. So guess what? I'm getting to eat salad with my dinner tonight. Ooh, look at that. I barely have enough. I'm not really going to have enough to coat this one very well. But we're going to make do with what we got because that's all I can do. I'm not going to be able to do a double coat. But that's okay. It's still going to have some coating. It's just not going to have a lot of extra coating in it. But I'm going to put some of this. We'll see how it works out. It'll bake. This is just the coating that got really wet and saturated. And hopefully it sticks to the chicken. But don't waste this. This stuff is good. And it bakes, and you can bite into it. And if it doesn't bake, it just falls right off. That's okay. And it's just going to go on the top layer anyway. Okay, now all I'm going to do, my oven's ready, is I'm going to pop these into the oven for 15 minutes, set my timer, then I'm going to check it with the meat thermometer, and then we'll be ready to eat. We'll do a taste test. Okay, we're back. We're back, and I got the baked chicken, coconut chicken. We made some fried okra and salad, kale, lettuce, and carrots from my garden. Just got picked today. But the biggest part of all, let's see what this chicken tastes like. And this is the piece of chicken at the very end, the very last one. Remember when I had the little last crumbled off my hand and I laid it on top? Oh, hot, 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 hot. You see how it stayed encoded? It stayed on there. Now the bottom part, which is on the cookie sheet, didn't, but that's okay. Let me cut that out. It's juicy. You can taste the breadcrumb coating, but I don't taste a lot of coconut. But the chicken is juicy. It's got good flavor to it. But I'm going to say sideways, number one. The reason it's sideways is not up or down. Sideways. Good flavor. Chicken's nice and juicy. The coating is there. But the whole point of doing this, it's supposed to be coconut chicken. And I don't taste any coconut. And I knew I put enough coconut in there. But if anybody watches this video and knows what I did wrong, please post a comment so I'll know what to do next time. Because I love going to a restaurant and having coconut chicken or coconut shrimp, coconut fish. It's so good. Let's taste my okra. That's a 2 thumbs up. My salad, I already had some when I was cutting it up, so I already know it's good. So anyway, this is my take on coconut crusted chicken baked in the oven. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care. It's time for us to go eat supper. Take care now. Bye-bye.